welcome back to Cooking with Brad. Today we're going to be making curry. I never intended to make another cooking video, but after all the positive responses that I got and all the messages that I didn't receive asking me to make another video, I decided that I would make one more. So, like I said, we're going to make curry, which is a pretty simple, basic recipe. Here are the ingredients we're going to be using. Potato, onion, and chicken. Pretty simple ingredients you could find around everyday household. Real quick note, for all those who sent me Facebook messages, and there were many of you, asking me, don't you have anything better to do with your time than to make these videos? No. So, the first thing you want to do is take your chicken. Okay, your chicken's probably going to be frozen. This is an important part. Chicken contains salmonella, raw chicken. So you don't want to expose your chicken to your other ingredients such as your potatoes or your onions. So when you have your chicken, you want to keep them separate from the other ingredients so that you don't contract an illness and die. So the first thing we're going to do is take our chicken and put it on our plate. We're just going to go ahead and head to the microwave and defrost it. I'd say if your chicken is fully frozen, then maybe 5 to 10 minutes. If it's somewhat frozen, maybe 4 to 9 minutes. So I'm just going to play it safe and go 10 minutes. And while that is defrosting, this is our time to start peeling our potatoes. Now I have 4 potatoes because I'm making a big meal, making a big feast. So you're going to want to peel these potatoes while that chicken's cooking. Now this peeling process takes quite a while. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here and come back when I'm done peeling. Okay. Welcome back. Now that we have our potatoes all peeled, as you can see, nice and peeled, the next step you're going to move on to is your rice. So you don't have to have rice, but curry tastes a lot better with rice. So you're going to need a rice bowl. You're going to need some rice, of course. And you're just going to fill your rice bowl with your rice. And before you put your rice in the cooker, you're going to want to wash it. Now the process of washing the rice takes a little bit of time, so I'll come back when the rice is all washed and ready to go. Welcome back again. So our potatoes are peeled, our rice is cooking. Now we're going to move on to the onion. I would usually use a full onion, unless you don't like onions very much, then just half an onion. So now we're going to go ahead and peel the onion. The peeling process takes a little bit of time, so I'm going to come back when the onion's peeled, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so now that our onion and potatoes are now nice and peeled, still waiting for the chicken, we can go ahead and start cutting our vegetables. So now I have 3 knives here. This is a beginner's knife. So if you haven't cooked before, if you haven't cut before, if you're a novice, I would suggest using this little guy. We have this medium ranged fella here. This is if you cook maybe at night every once in a while, but you're not too confident in your abilities. So I would go with this one. Now this is called the big boy knife, the big girl knife, big boy and big girl knife. I'm not being sexist because it's big boy and big girl, but I'm also not being sexist because men should be in the kitchen as much as women, if not more. So, both ways. But this is actually for experts. So I'm actually going to stay away from that one. I'm not feeling too good right now about using that one. But we're going to go ahead and go with the medium guy. So you're going to chop these into cubes. Okay, the chopping process takes probably the longest. So we're going to take a quick commercial break here, and we'll come back when this is all chopped and ready to go. Oh! God darn it!
Are you tired of this for happening to you?
Hi everyone, I'm Chunk Strawberry. We've all been through this. We've all done it. If you're tired of this happening to you, well, I have the product for you. I never have to buy new razors again. Try saying that 5 times fast. Okay, I took care of business for you. I did all the hard work. You're welcome. Here is all the potatoes and onions chopped up. The chicken is cooking already. It's a little bit raw, but that should be okay. I'm just going to go ahead and fill it with all these veggies. Potatoes and onions. Oh my. So I put, making a mess of it. I put the potatoes first because they take longer to cook. You can put the onions aside and just go ahead and mix this around a little bit. Now, this is going to take some time to cook through. So when I get to the next step, we'll go ahead and come back and I'll walk you through that. Okay, I'm back, and now I'm going to go ahead and throw the onions in. The potatoes have been cooking for some time. So go ahead and throw the onions in. Throw it all in there. Throw it all in there. Okay. Now that you have your onions, chicken, and potatoes cooking, well, you're going to want to let them cook for quite a while. So as these are browning and getting nice and soft, I'll go ahead and take a break here and come back when I'm ready to add the water. The vegetables are browning nice and evenly. So now we're going to go ahead and add the water. I prefer to use a wine glass to add the water. You can do it however you want, but I'll explain to you why I prefer to use a wine glass. Just like wine, just like with wine, a wine glass makes wine taste better. So if you use it to pour your water, it's actually going to give it a nice rich, pretentious taste. So I prefer to use a wine glass. It might take 7 or 8 trips back and forth from the sink, but it's worth the taste. So while I fill this with water, I'll go ahead and take a short break, and I'll be back when I'm ready to add the curry. So as you can see, the potatoes, onions, and chickens are boiling. So that's going to take some time to boil. But while we're waiting for this, I'm going to go ahead and show you a quick trick that you can do. It's a special trick when you're making curry. You're going to want a brisk iced tea. You're going to want to go ahead and add that until it's about halfway empty. And now you can just sit back, enjoy your brisk iced tea while your veggies cook. So welcome back. The potatoes are nice and soft. So now we're going to add the curry. There's lots of different curries you can buy. You can buy them at your local flea market, your local grocery store. This is the brand I prefer. It's called the Golden Curry. It's called Golden Curry. The 2 flavors I got were not flavors, but hotness. I got hot and extra hot because I like to polymerize the 2 together and fashion myself a perfect amount of spiciness. So when you have your curry blocks, you're going to go ahead and just take them out of their container. They're going to come in these little nuggets, these little cubes. Okay. Might be weird the first time you use these, but don't worry about it. It's gonna melt. It's gonna melt in here. So we're gonna toss those all in here. Bada boom, bada bang. Or like Raquel Ray likes to say, boom or bam, bam. Or like Paula Deen likes, no, we're not going to do Paula Deen, because she's racist. I'm not going to have any racism on this cooking program. So you're going to have this curry in here, and you're going to just mix it in. Now it's going to take a while for this curry to melt, and for the broth to thicken. So we'll come back when the broth is all thickened, and our curry's ready to go. So now that we have our rice, you're going to just go ahead and scoop the curry right on top of it, just like this. This is why I suggest having rice, because if you don't, then when you scoop the curry on top, it's going to be landing right onto your plate. Okay, so curry's nice and good, ready to go. It smells wonderful. You're going to, maybe if you have these laying around, top it off with a haichu on the side, just like that. Now, I'm going to go grab, actually, this is only if you are of the Asian descent. If not, then you're actually not allowed to use this. But we're going to go ahead and just grab a jar of kimchi here. Now, if you don't know what kimchi is, kimchi is a rare vegetable. It's rotten cabbage. Okay, that's what it is. Now that we have our kimchi, pardon me, I need to grab my chopsticks. These are also only to be used if you're of the Asian descent. So you're gonna go ahead. Alex, do you want kimchi on your curry? Alex, do you want kimchi on your curry? Alex, you want kimchi on your curry? We're ready to go. So as you can see, we have our curry, our haichu, and my computer just turned off. And that's the problem with these computer cameras, they just shut off. So we're gonna go ahead and just serve this to whoever may be lying around the house. In this case, it's Alex. So we'll see how he enjoys what we've made for him. Here you go, Alex. Here's your curry.
Alright.
We serve it to him at his computer because that's what he prefers.
Really?
I didn't get you a fork. Let me go get you a fork. Okay, we'll be right back. I need to get him a fork. So Alex is upstairs enjoying his curry. We did a superb job. He's enjoying it very much. That's all I have for you. So when you have your family over for a big feast and they're asking you what